Selpic, and we're taking a look at one of the most interesting products I've ever reviewed. This product is unique, and I don't think you guys can find anything like it. You see, it's a full-fledged printer. However, it allows you to print on virtually anything, and by anything, I mean literally anything from maybe wood to acrylic to leather to textile to glass to anything you can possibly think of. What does that mean? Well, it means that you can, technically speaking, go into the application itself and then maybe type something up or add a barcode or a QR code all from within the application, send it directly to this printer device, and afterwards all you do is slide it across any surface and you're able to add a quick drying waterproof ink directly onto it. Now, that leads to something very interesting. Let's say you want to print on clothes. Well, this thing makes life a lot easier because you're able to go ahead and print onto the clothes directly, and of course it's waterproof, so you're good in terms of that. You can go and wash it, and of course it's quick drying, so if you accidentally throw the clothes in a pile and it gets smudged, well, it's not possible. It can't get smudged because it dries within 1 to 2 seconds, which is really, really cool. It also starts up in like a second, which is really awesome as well. All you have to do is push a little button inwards, and then you simply press a button to start printing, and it is good to go. There's no like setting up or anything of those sorts. There's no connecting every single time. You're pretty much good to go at any given moment, which makes things pretty efficient for maybe arts, crafts, and of course your business should you choose to use it. It also supports everything from Android to iOS to has a Windows to Mac OS, which is really, really nice. Now, how exactly does this thing print? Well, it has a cool little pen built into it that's disposable. The ink cartridge itself has a 300 jets and of course 600 DPI, which is really, really awesome as well. Now, the ink itself that this comes with is black. I do want to keep that in mind. However, if you go on their Amazon page, you can go ahead and find more cartridges should you want to choose to print on different colors. Lastly, I want to talk about the coolest thing about this printer. You see, when you use your typical printer or a big machine or something, typically if you want to print on clothes or a mug or something of those sorts, you need to either send it in and get it done professionally, or you need to buy a massive machine that does it. That's not the case anymore. You can print your logo directly onto a box if you want to do that. You can print it onto a mug that's curved, because this thing has the ability to to print on curved surfaces as well, which is really, really cool. You can print on clothes that's not exactly even, and it's really, really nice. Lastly, what is the capacity? How fast is the ink cartridge itself gonna run out? Well, it's 40 milliliters, which is really, really awesome, and this allows you to print up to 900 A4 papers with 5% ink coverage, which is really, really cool. It prints instantaneously, and of course it has a 1100 milliamp battery built into it, and that means that this thing can keep working for 6 hours. How insane is that? So, you know, if you do a 9 to 5, you're pretty much good for majority of that. So your entire job could literally be just printing logos onto one particular thing itself, and then you can charge it up really quickly using the micro USB cable that's on here as well. The app itself is also really cool. It allows you to add images, it allows you to add, logos, maybe of course text and whatnot, and you're pretty much good in terms of that as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.